There's a common saying about how the Chinese character for crisis also contains the character for opportunity. This is actually a mistranslation and a bit of an oversimplification, but I think there's a lot of wisdom in that phrase. Chaos cleans the slate. It's like an Etch-a-sketch. When things are shaken up, you remove the old to make way for creation of the new. Imagine throwing a bunch of puzzle pieces up into the air. If you passively let them fall to the ground and reassemble to make a new image, it might be disorganized and not the way you want it to be. However, if you were to control where those pieces fall and how you want them to be arranged, you have the opportunity to make something new, an entirely new picture on that puzzle from the old pieces just by rearranging them. During times of upheaval, it's a chance for reinvention. We can invent a new normal rather than going back to the old ways. People talk about, I can't wait for things to go back to normal. Let's make a better normal, right? Now is the time to do that during times of upheaval and change. Let's say you're moving to a new city and you don't know anyone there. It's an amazing chance to reinvent your self-image, your reputation, or choose new circumstances that you want to live in. Let's say you go through a breakup. It's a fresh opportunity to have a new approach to relationships when you start a new one. You can be more specific and more choosy about the traits that you're looking for in a partner. You're more aware of the needs that you didn't get met, and now you have the opportunity to find someone who can meet them. You can heal old wounds. You can become a better person through that new relationship because of the shakeup of the old. Let's say, because of this pandemic, a worldwide health crisis shakes things up, and it gives us the opportunity to reinvent the structures and systems that we had in place that maybe weren't serving us, or now we can see the flaws in them and the ways that we need to make them better. It's an opportunity to evaluate and reform our healthcare, have improved conscientiousness of safety and sanitization protocols, and a new social etiquette for those around us. When we have social upheaval and social justice demonstrations highlighting the abuses of power, racial inequality, unaccountable authority, we can question the existing structures and reallocate funding, we can eliminate or improve upon parts of the structure that weren't working before, we can create entirely new systems. Society is at a crossroads right now. External revolution is an opportunity for simultaneous internal revolution. Revolution means to reveal. Imagine a really windy day, blowing through your backyard, just like tossing everything around, moving all the leaves out of the way, and it reveals what was underneath them. Maybe there's some stonework on the ground that you realize was kind of broken up and needs some work. And you're like, oh, that was busted. But maybe it also reveals some flowers that were starting to pop up in this one area that you hadn't seen because the leaves were covering it. Upheaval. So, thinking about internal revolution within the context of external revolution, what are some inner growth things that you can enact right now within yourself? How can you become more aware, compassionate, balanced, receptive? What skills do you have that can serve the change that you want to see in the world? What resources do you have access to that can benefit that mission? And you can share those resources with others. Do you have avenues for that? What part of yourself do you realize you need to let go of from the past in order to move forward? Change is scary and uncomfortable, and it's inevitable. While we can't control the things that happen to us or around us, we can control the way that react. We can control our internal experience of it. So, feel your feelings right now. If you're feeling uncomfortable, sit with that. Find out why you're feeling uncomfortable. What emotions are being stirred up right now? If you're having some reactions that are normal for you, kind of like a knee-jerk response, assumptions you are already making, a mental framework that you've been operating within your whole life, try to scale back and watch yourself do that. This is an opportunity to practice your skill of self-awareness, self-observation, noticing your reactions, and trying to replace reactions that weren't working for you or those around you with new types of reactions and thought processes. I think we need to seize this moment actively and with intention. What are the needs of my community and oppressed groups? What are my personal needs and how do those fit into the larger picture? Change is a catalyst for growth. If you're not growing with it, you're going to become stuck, maybe stuck in the past and old ways of operating. Opportunity is all around us right now to create something new. This is our time to create new change as individuals, as collectives, to exercise our agency, to create new structures, norms, and morals and values around us. Create a world that is designed with clarity, intention, conscientiousness, balance, and awareness.